Holyoke, Massachusetts. Outside tour of one of the mills. We're in front of the Springfield Photo Mount Company. This is on Canal Street, and you can see their insignia alongside the outdoor walkway. Now, on the very top left, above the fourth floor, it also says Cohen Truck Company, and they must have come in here later at some point. I know that Cohen started across the street from there, and they might probably expanded here just a bit. But the Springfield Photo Mount Company is who made the building. It was probably made in sometime late 1920s, and what they made is anything to mount photos. Like it could be a frame made out of wood, metal, out of cardboard. It could be even include they put the glass in for you. But they also made other things. They made boxes where you could put letters and envelopes inside of them, whether they used or new. Those are called papeteries. And they made lots of other things such as calendars. The annual calendars that you get, they would have made those, especially the ones that needed to be in a side of a frame, such as desktop calendars. And they made all these from the late 20s up to the late 1960s. And basically one family ran the whole show all that time, and at one point the woman in the family actually was the president and the owner of it. And so this family, called the Shane family, was based out of Springfield, and what they made here was a lot of what I just told you, but also included address books, right, and scrapbooks, and then photo albums themselves, whether that photo album was made out of plastics, vinyls, or paper, right? And then later on, this place was taken over by the Pratt & Austin Company, makers of stationaries, and they were a whole company that moved in here. That was probably in the 70s. Now, I don't know if the Cohen truck came in, whether they were here or not, or maybe they just wanted to run an ad on the business because they were actually directly across the street from here. But like you can see, it's big towards the back, pretty big in width too. And the front door is definitely on Canal Street. And the other side, on the railroad side, they have a sign too, Springfield Photo Mount. And that sign has been there about 100 years now. So this is one of the institutions that came into Holyoke. Now, never used canal water because 1920s, you're not using canal water anymore because you got electricity in Holyoke. So they're off the canal grid, but very close to it still. And they were here because all the paper was being made here. And so they can make things like photo books out of paper and calendars and so forth. Very easy, just buy the paper. And within a mile of them, they had loads of paper delivered right here. They're right alongside the railroad tracks. Since they were a finished product company, they would love that because they could ship right out of here. And there was actually a freight and a passenger station about 10 or 20 feet away from them. And so everything's ready. And nowadays it's called NTP Republic. Looks like a shipping and receiving place for that company, whatever they do. Right, but this has been a main stop for me because it's very close to Riverside Station, and where you get the Riverside Paper Company, you get the paper like Hampton Paper Company, Norman, National Blank Book, and White and Wyckoff. So they fit right into this. Thank you for coming here.